Hey, what's going on, guys? Carter back here. Yeah, Cthulhu needs an upgrade to, well, his bigger cousin, Pedro Puptooth. So, um, as you guys can tell, well, there's a big difference. There's Cthulhu, there's his bigger cousin. We got a 3/4 inch hose here, and then we got a 1 inch hose here. So, by the looks of it, we're pushing about 2,600 odd gallons out of this one, and only 1,000. Oh, that's actually only 600 gallons per hour. So, yeah. Right here, we got all this wiring that we got to go through, get that cleaned up, look nice and professional, and then we're gonna have to rewire all of these in, and hopefully get everything to look nice. Start from there. Here we are, guys, back at this, and well, there's the setup. We got the bilge pump right here, so we're gonna probably end up keeping them both. And what we're gonna do is just rewire everything. Today's just gonna be a rewiring video, and I gotta stick this hose out through this hole and just get it refitted. But this pump, this one's a new one, and then this one is the old one. They both still work, so, but this float needs to be attached to this big pump. So from that big pump, it needs to be attached to this bilge switch. Or I might just leave it, attach it onto this one, leave it attached to that, so that way I can use this entire basin down here as a live well. And when this, I'll keep this to the 600, so that way overnight when I'm sleeping I can leave that on, so if it does accidentally fill up, it'll pump it out. So I like that idea better. This one can be for when there's just all that water from the live well and I just need to just get it out really quick. So I think that's what that's gonna be. But otherwise, you got a little bit of water in there. We'll just take the shot back to that. Or I think we actually could probably turn on the bilge pump, the little one. But that little bilge pump's a 600 gallons per hour, so shouldn't be too bad. Let's see. It still shoots. I'm gonna take a zip tie to this real quick. I don't feel like flooding the engine. Alright. Now this bilge pump should already be connected. We need to re-put it and resituate it. So I think we need to this is really big a pain. Well, what you gonna do then, right? Yeah. And then we'll just re-silicone these both in. that one needs to go down there, right there, and then this one needs to go just a little bit down right there. But otherwise, good enough. But next project. So here we are back at the well, problem, and as you can tell from battery, well, to battery, we got all this wires and mess. This blue one, there's nothing we can do. That's our steering rod, so nothing we can do about that. These are our solar cable connections, so we're going to take these off first, and then we're going to put them off to the side so we don't set off a short or anything. Click that down there, and then click this down here. Next, we're going to start with our inverter terminals, and we're going to find our wrench and our small wrench, or vice grip wrench, whatever you want to call it. Also, we're going to do a lot of cleaning, like get zip ties out, because there's, well, a pretty big mess of wires everywhere. So, clean off all these wires, and then, well, see what we can do with them, because, well, fucking wires everywhere. There. Those out. I'm just going to use these. I only use the vice grips just to loosen up to where I can get it finger loosed, because I like to keep everything cleaned. So I'm going to start by taking all this off now. That. And then just slowly unroll. There's a couple wires that we gotta re-put back in, so we don't have to worry about that. Little bar bracket, done with that. These are one of the wires that I'm gonna take off today. So I'm just gonna take my wire cutters and just cut that end, and then we got this wire right here. Doesn't look safe. We're gonna take that, cut that off. I might just use my these. Forgot what they're called. I call them quick connects. I'll just take a red one. And I don't have red ones of these, but I got them in blue. There's these little flat bars. Good for using for my speakers and all that. So how I usually cut my wires is, I don't really go by the number on it, but by how it fits, because usually I'll give it a little twist and almost break everything because it's a pain. So I'll probably make this into this, but since this isn't a live wire, it's just pure ground, I'm just gonna go with all blue and get one. And then, see, the blue one. I'll take this. I like to see a little bit, just right there. If I want to put a little bit of drop of solder, I can do so. I might not, I don't know. Next wire, we're going to go to the 10 gauge, what it says it looks like. Spin in a quick cut. And then I need some new wire cutters. Wire strippers, whatever you want to call them. Take a blue quick connect. I like to twist up my wire first. Looks nice. Put it in. And then we'll take our wire crimps. And now what this wire is for, it's for the bilge. And you're probably asking, why do I have a quick connect instead of just re-putting them back together? Is because, well, sometimes I need to take things apart like I'm doing now, cleaning them up, so that way I can just leave this onto the battery, but quick connect it off. So yeah, that's done. Now we got to move our lights out of our way. This is our other battery connector, because I was using both of them as a 12-volt system. Because I got the solar panel, so I got to charge them both at once. And then I'm just going to take this bolt off, put it right there. So now, this is our power for our bilge, but it goes to our switch first. So the way that this looks, I might just take these off, but they're not coming out, so that's all that matters. Here's our ground that comes off. So now we have freed up one battery. And now what we're going to do is start taking these and running them to either holes or an area to which they can go. And also take off these old parts. So this would usually run over here, run down there, and run back there. So now from there, we got this extra wire, which was the positive and negative to my head unit, but I don't use that no more. But I do have wires ran up to it, so if I do decide to put a new head unit in, I can. Here's our inverter. You can just go ahead and pull that out. It's my 1000-watt inverter. Love that damn thing. This thing saved me a lot of camping trips, I'll tell you that. We got some flatheads in here. Always got to keep some extra tools on the boat. This goes to something important. Here's a speedometer tube, which we're going to run that up now. Run that through the back, just like that. Now we can start connecting all these right back to the battery. So this is when I'm going to cut to just getting it all done quick. So I'm just going to cut it here, and I'm just going to run a time lapse.